Hey guys, I have decided to shoot this video today outside in our beautiful campus right here. Look at that. It looks kind of gloomy today because of the weather and it's so fucking cold. At first, I didn't really feel like I want to go out, but then I thought, why the fuck not, you know? Today's a good day. So anyway, just approached two girls on my way here. They're both short interactions. Don't really have to worry too much about it. Just try to get into a very social mood. And what I want to talk about today is audiobooks. I'm trying them out today, and I realized that they actually do save a lot of fucking time. Especially when you're doing day game, you're just walking about, and if you're living in a small city like me, then what you have to realize is that you could be spending 10 minutes, 20 minutes walking around, not talking to anyone. And during that time, you could use it to better yourself by listening to some audiobooks. So the audiobooks I'm listening to right now is called Radical Honesty. It's a great book so far. I only just got through the introduction. It's about 8 hours, but you get through a chapter like in 3 minutes, which I'm sure I can't even get through if I'm actually reading those books. So audiobooks, they're great, although they do cost as much as the book itself or even more, especially if you could get it free online. Because I do have Radical Honesty on my laptop, but recently I feel like I should focus on one book at a time and not read like 3 books at once. Because when you're doing 3 books at once, you kind of lost track of the ideas that were in the books, and as a result, you pretty much don't get anything out. You pretty much get the minimum you can get out of it. Whereas if you're reading one book and focus on that, you could kind of meditate on the ideas and not worry too much about getting confused and all that. But I do have to say though, one bad thing about audiobooks is that they are, I guess you could always rewind it. I was gonna say that if you're doing audiobooks, then and when you have to go back and read it, you can't really highlight the points you wanna go back and read about. But the good thing is, it really saves you a lot of time when you get doing something else, like just taking a stroll during the day and all that. Anyway, you know, I like filming outside. It kind of pushes my comfort zone. Like, you feel like people's judging you, but they're actually not. That's why I kind of keep looking around a lot, just to prove to myself that no one really gives a fuck. But anyway, I mean, you see it all the time on YouTube, like guys filming their videos, especially self-help guys like RSC Julian or Tony Solo or anyone. They film these videos outside when there are people around who could be watching you and judging you. I mean, that isn't actually that bad. I mean, who gives a fuck? They don't even know what you're talking about. Sometimes when I see Tyler filming a video on sex and Madonna whole complex, and he's speaking so loud that people could hear him, I mean, most people don't really pay attention to what he's saying when they're walking past. And I guess that just shows you that everyone lives in a different reality. Now, yesterday I was reading this book. It's called some kind of self-love book, and it's about this guy who is supposedly very, very enlightened, and he talked to Jesus before he even know who Jesus is. It's kind of ridiculous and wishy-washy, but there are some very practical points or advice you could apply in your own life. And one of them is that everyone is living in a different reality. How they respond to you when you're showing them love, it is not a reflection of how much they love you. Actually, it's a reflection of their relationship with themselves. And I think that's so important, especially in pickup, because when you're giving out a compliment to a girl, if a girl is harshly rejecting you right from the get-go, does that really mean it's a reflection of how unattractive you are? No, I would say in most cases it's not. But of course they are. Of course, if you're dressed like a bum and not being clear in your intent, I guess that could be the case. But I would say once you get that down, most of the time it's not. It's just a reflection of the girl's relationship with themselves. Some girls will feel like they don't deserve those compliments, and then will blow you off, not because they don't appreciate it, or actually because they don't appreciate it. Wait. Okay. It's not because they don't appreciate it, it's because they don't think they deserve it. Now, of course, there are the other side of the spectrum where the girl is rejecting you because she feels like you have an agenda, and that's very common in guys. They will go up to a girl and they will secretly hoping to get validations and all that, and that just comes across as needy in your sub-communication. So anyway, that's the little rant for today. I think I'll talk about something else every day just to like improve my improv ability. Let's talk about Donald Trump. Yeah, Donald Trump. Fucking Donald Trump. That guy is always on TV. I saw this video by Ricky. I saw this interview with Ricky Gervais. He was talking about letting Donald Trump have his own TV show, and that's all pretend that he's the president, and just so every day he could address America with his outrageous kind of comments. And after about 1 year, we'll tell him, oh, this is just a TV show. And I think that's a fucking great idea. It's like that show, the Truman Show, where the guy doesn't know he's in a reality TV show. I've never seen that show, The Truman Show. Maybe I should watch that show, because I feel like that's the kind of show that has great ideas and a lot of great kind of whoever came up with that idea that maybe we're all living a TV show. Maybe we're all putting on a persona when we're talking to people. I mean, when was the last time you talked to someone and you're putting on the real you? It's very rare, and people only do that when they're with their closest family who they feel like they can open up to. But anyway, I think that's it for today. I think I'll start doing more of these videos outside if I could, just so it's just more interesting that way. Alright, see you next time.